in this bitch like we never left. We in this bitch like we never left. My bad, y'all. I've been grinding hard in the bitch. Trying to get my paper up. So I've been grinding. I'm talking about grinding. It's working too. I'm starting to see my little count starting to climb. At first, my shit would never climb. My shit was just gas. This bill, that bill, gas. This bill, that bill, gas. And it was like any dollar that I got, it was already spoken for, already owed it to somebody. But it feel like I'm finally starting to kind of get ahead a little bit. But yeah, what up, world? I know y'all ain't tuned in. Y'all used to me coming on this bitch at 6 in the morning. But I just want to get on this bitch and chop it up. Uh, talk about the chud thing. Today I'm going to talk about the chud thing. Chud bitch ass. I'm going to talk about a lot of different shit that's going on right now. As far as the chud thing is concerned, I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad this bitch ass got locked up and got attempted murder charge put on this bitch ass. I'm glad that happened. But here's the thing. White people just keep showing y'all how they feel about you. They just keep on showing you. Y'all just keep kissing their ass and shit. I wish, you know what I wish? I wish the black race, or at least the majority of the black race, was like a bunch of me's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish the black race was a bunch of me's. Like, just me times like 10 million, or however many million it is of us in the US. I wish it was that many me's. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, I wish we was all like nationalists, black activists, black pro-black. Just imagine if all the black people in this country was pro-black, or like when I say pro-black, I mean just not in the sense of like you into all the history and not that type of pro-black. I'm just saying you into yourself and being black and love yourself. Just imagine if all the black people in this country was on that type of time. Think about that. We would actually own this motherfucker. Like they would have to pass the keys, give us the keys to this bitch, or we would take them. One either give it to us or we gonna take it. If we was all standing on business, but since like 90% of the black race is coons or pussy or just or that that sold they sold to this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We'll never get nowhere. And then the amateur blacks, they be mad, they be talking shit about the pro blacks. But you gotta think about it. Without the pro blacks, all y'all amateur blacks would still be slaves. Y'all actually owe the amateur blacks, the gatherers, not the hunters, but the gatherers. Y'all owe y'all lives to the pro blacks. To be 100% honest, because without the pro blacks, y'all be out of there. Y'all super glazing white people every day. Y'all be slaves still. If it wasn't for niggas like me that was gonna rebel against the shit, you gotta have niggas like me. Y'all might not like me, like the black people, the coons and all that. Y'all might not like me, but people like me are extremely necessary. Cause people like y'all, amateur blacks, y'all won't move the needle. Y'all just gonna conform and just do whatever you're told and shit. So people like you'll never move the needle. You'll never move the needle. If it wasn't for us pro-blacks, blacks would still be slaves. You know what I'm saying? It's the coons and the cowards and all that exist now that allow us to be caught up in this bullshit. That's what it is. Not it's the amateur blacks. The pro-blacks is the reason why we even had a small little freedom that we do have. The Chud dude. Someone talk about the Chud dude. I beat the dog shit out of you, Chud. I hope you're listening. I hope you can see this in your cell. Maybe you got a phone. maybe you, maybe I don't know. Maybe they watching YouTube on the TV, and my channel just happened to be one they came across. You know what I'm saying? Chud, this for you. You a bitch. Straight up. Your mama a hoe. Your sister a hoe. Your daddy gay. You's a bitch. You all that shit you was talking to. For two things. You won't do that in the hood. You'll never do that in the hood. You'll never go to any hood in America and do that. You're gonna do that around like the uppity blacks and all that, the bougie blacks, because you know they ain't even on that type of time. They ain't finna do nothing to you really. Well, you thought they weren't gonna do nothing to you, but you'll never go to the hood with that. You'll never walk down Rosedale in Fort. I want to see you walk down Rosedale in Fort Worth. I want to see you go to Eastwood in Fort Worth and go to the little corner store and start calling niggas, start calling, tell the niggas they tripping out and all that. That's what I want you to do. Go to a hood near you, and do that same shit you doing. You're not gonna do it because you're a coward. You're a coward. All you white boys that's on that type of shit, y'all cowards. Because think about it, y'all outnumber us by millions. Why y'all should have eradicated us already? Y'all won't because y'all cowards. And y'all won't just stand on the fact that we at war. Y'all won't just claim it to be a war. Y'all gotta secretly do shit. Secretly hanging niggas and secretly doing this on the low, back in and shit. Bitch, just declare war. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that type of time. Let's just say what it is and let's get it. I say we do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all bitches. All you racist punk bitch ass nigga, you a bitch. You ain't gonna do. I wish a racist. I'm saying this on live right now. I wish a racist would. Please come up to me in public. How come they don't never approach me with the shit? That's what I be trying to figure out. I always see this racist shit everywhere, but I never get approached with the shit. I can't wait for the day. I can't wait. Please come approach me with the racist shit. Please. I'm begging you. Please approach me with the racist shit. You see me and put it's my face. How I look. That's how I look without glasses. That's how I look, my head bald. Um, just how I look. So you know how I look when you see me in public. When you see me, do your racist thing. Do it. You bad. Do your racist thing. I hope them niggas butt fuck Chud. Chud, you finna get butt fucked. There's plenty of punks in there that love your goofy ass. They gonna butt fuck the shit out of Chud. Chud finna be somebody bitch. So that's why and you got your ass whooped. The army vet whooped your bitch ass. You had to shoot him. You had to shoot. You couldn't even give me one. You couldn't give me one. You know you're gonna whoop your pussy ass. So you had to pull out your little gun and shit and bust on him and say, you a bitch, Chud. You and every nigga like you. Chud, you a bitch. And every racist punk ass white boy like you a bitch. And I wish one of you hoes would come up to me with any of that punk ass shit. This is my face. Look at it good. I'm in Arlington, Texas. If you see me somewhere, please come at me with the racist shit. Come at me, calling me, chimping, however you want to do it. However you want to approach it, it's on you. Do it. Please do it. I've been waiting for the moment. I swear I've been waiting on that moment for some white boy to come up to me trying to be racist and shit. I'm a shine for my ancestors. My ancestors are gonna be proud of me. They gonna be like, that. Look at that boy. My ancestors gonna love me for that. Please, one of you hoes come up to me with the racist shit. Please. I'm begging. I'm literally begging at this point. Please, sir. Please come up to me with the racist shit. Chud locked up, but any other chud out there, please approach me with it. Please. Please. Stop approaching older men and people you think, women and kids and all this type of shit, bitch ass nigga. I put you on the list. I got a list. I got a list of motherfuckers. When this shit break down, who I'ma visit. You know what I'm saying? I put you on the list too. I'll whoop your ass, then put you on the list. Mm-mm. I had to get my shit off about you, though. I wanted to say what I had to say about that. I'm over it, though. I just want to say right quick how I feel about these punk ass racist white boys and all that. You a bitch. Your mama a bitch. Your sister a hoe. You white skin, weak as fuck. You. I ain't gonna necessarily say I hate white skin because I love white bitches. So y'all bitches is safe for me. I like white hoes. But the niggas you's a bitch. Especially if you racist. If you ain't racist, I ain't talking to you. White people. If you ain't racist, this ain't for you. Like I know a lot of white people. It's white people that I love. I got white people that I consider family. You see what I'm saying? I consider family. They can call me right now. I mob a nigga for them. Straight up. But what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you bitch ass racists. The chud type bitch ass nigga. Scary punk ass nigga. Walking around with a gun and all that trying to entice niggas and shit. I'm talking about that type of bitch. Please walk up to me and try to entice me and all that, do all that, chimping out and all that different shit. Do your thing. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. I'm talking about do it tough too. Like really push it. Push the needle. You know what I'm saying? Like really push the needle. Use the hard ER. Just go in. You know what I'm saying? I really want you to do that. I do. Let me show my face again. People be saying I don't show my face on the wheel, but no. All right, so look at me. I got diamonds. Not too many niggas got these diamonds right here on these. So you can tell when you see me smile, you see the little diamond bling a little bit. Bling. It ain't gonna bling a lot. I ain't got them all over like that. It's just the sun hit that bitch of bling just look ding. So if you see that little ding, go for your racist shit. Do it. Do it. Do it, sir, ma'am. Women, I'm gonna leave y'all out of it. Cause even if you racist, a white woman is racist, she either was raised like that, or the white men too, they probably raised like that too. But I'm saying the white women, I don't think they even really mean it for real. They just doing whatever they nigga do. So if they got a racist ass husband, they on racist time. If they don't have a racist ass husband, then they not. I think that's how the women kind of work. It's probably a few of them that just straight up racist. But I'm saying like for the most part, they just doing whatever they bitch ass nigga doing. So that's why I blame it on the men. Just like I'm a nationalist. So whatever woman I be with, she be acting like she a nationalist. She might not even be one, but when she with me, she acting like she is. That's just how women work. They follow the man. They gonna mirror the man. So I don't really blame racist women too much. I mean, I do, but not so much. It's not really their fault so much. They just following the lead of the punk ass leader. Another thing I want to talk about, uh, is the young lady Jaleese. She came out with the great, and I'm not necessarily talking about her in particular. I just want to speak on the whole rape or great conversation as far as people putting false allegations and all this type of shit. Um, Now, if that really happened to the young lady or to any young lady, if you really got assaulted like that for real, then I hope that nigga get whatever come to him. You see what I'm saying? I hope he get the worst possible results. You see what I'm saying? But on that same token, if you lying on a nigga and all that and doing false accusations and all that, I hope you get the worst for you. You see what I'm saying? Because that's foul. That's foul. The fact that women can even do that, the fact that a woman can just say anything about you, she can just say anything. He he turned me a flip. I was having sex with him. He grabbed me and flipped me upside down and started making me give him head upside down. I told him I didn't want to do that. I'm just saying. They'll say any goddamn thing. They'll just say anything. And here's this how it works. If people like you, then they'll believe it, whatever they said. If they don't like you, if they like you, they won't believe it. They'll be on your side with it. If they don't like you, they'll believe whatever come across the table on you. So somebody could say you a gay ballerina on the weekends. You a gay ballerina and you wear a pink tutu. And ain't nobody ever has seen you wearing no shit like that. They know you ain't even on that type of time. This, that, and the third. But if they don't like you, they'll say, oh, I knew that nigga was wearing pink ballerina suits. I knew it. I knew it. It was something about the way he talked. I knew he was a pink ballerina suit wearing ass nigga. That's just how it works. It's a popularity thing. That's why it's so dangerous when you put bullshit out there. Because all you doing is you just giving all the haters gasoline to hate on that person. You know what I'm saying? You just giving them something to hate on the person with, even if it ain't true half time. And that's what makes it so bad is for the women, because I think the majority, I think it's more, and this is fucked up, but I really think this is true. I think it's more false accusation cases of grape than it is actual cases of grape. I think it's way more false claims of it than it is the actual situation happening. I think that's where it's fucked up. That's where the women is fucking it up for the women. Cause now it done been so many broads lie about the shit and just do it just lie about it just so freely. Like they don't even have no feeling. I feel a way if I lied on somebody like that. Me, I couldn't really lie on nobody like that. On no shit like that. That crucial like that. That could just fuck their whole life. I feel a way. I'll be like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. I did that. They'll do it and just freely do it, act like they okay with doing it. So the fact that women done did that so much, just lied about shit, lied about shit, lied about. Look at all the different cases that done hit the web. Down there, every one of them cases got women lying on the dude. The Diddy situation. They had multiple of them people got caught lying. Every situation there's some shit like that. It's always people lying and shit. So it's like the women that kind of messed it up for the women that it really happens to. Cause now, when a woman comes along and she say, "Well, this happened to me," and it really happened to her for real, we like, bitch, quit lying. You see what I'm saying? We like, bitch, quit lying because we traumatized by all the lying hoes. So all the lying hoes done got us traumatized to where we feel like we should even protect the hoes that it happened to for real, cause we don't know if you lying or not. You probably lying on the nigga for all we know. And then we jump on the nigga back and then come to find out you lying and shit. We done beat the nigga up, drug him, kidnapped him and shit. We done kidnapped the nigga, drug him, put him in the woods, tied him to a tree and shit. Shot him with BB guns, got him naked and tied him to a tree and just shot him with BB guns all night. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't find out you were lying on the nigga. Come on, man. Come to find out you was lying on the nigga the whole time. Come on, bro. That's what we saying. Y'all gotta stop lying. We want to protect y'all. That's a natural. We have a natural proclivity. I keep trying to use that word and I don't think I'm using it right. We have a natural instinct as the male animal. We are an animal. We're the male species of the human species of animal. We have it's natural for us to want to protect you. We can't even help it. When I'm out in public, if I see some woman being done wrong or something, whether I go help her or not, inside of me there's a natural thing saying, don't let that woman get hurt. Don't let that happen. Pull them away. Separate them. Do something. Say something. Something in you is saying to do that because you're a man, because you have a natural instinct just to protect women. That's a natural thing. That's an animalistic thing that we have. Just like probably the silverback gorilla gonna naturally protect the female gorilla. You see what I'm saying? It's just a natural thing. So I think y'all take that for granted. Y'all take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta start being more honest. Y'all gotta be honest because if y'all lying and all that all the time, and then like I say, when the women come around and it really happened to them, we looking at the bitch like she lying. We like, oh look at her. It might have really happened. This might have really happened to this lady. For real. And we up here laughing at her and telling her she calling her liars and all this type of shit. And it ain't her fault. It's the women before her that was lying about the shit. So now we just traumatized by the lies and shit. We don't know what to believe. We like, these bitches say any goddamn thing. Yeah, this bitch just say anything. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know. We can't really believe. In this particular situation with the Jalise girl, I don't know her like that. I didn't even know she was famous. Like, I mean, not famous, but I didn't know she was like kind of popular on the web and all that. I thought she was just a random chick they had over there and got smashed on. But here's what I think happened in her case. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just speaking from my life experience and what I've seen females do. I think she gave that pussy up and then just didn't really want to give it up to him. She just was hot in the pants. She was hot in the pants. They were both drinking. She hot in the pants. She gave the nigga the pussy. Next day she wake up. Fuck, I done gave this nigga some pussy. I didn't even want to get this nigga some pussy. I was just drunk, horny, and feeling myself and shit. I done gave this nigga some pussy. God damn. I can't let it. The world can't know that I done gave this nigga some pussy. It's got to come across another kind of way. Oh, I know what I'll do. It's got to come across another kind of way. I know what I'll say. I was drunk. You can't. What? And then that whole having sex with a girl when she drunk, and that's great. That's insane. Because how come if we both drunk, let's say we both drunk, right? Why is it me raping her? Why is it not her raping me? Why does if we both drunk and we have sex, how am I the you know what I'm saying? Like that don't make sense. Why do they try to make the man the culprit? Bitch, we both drunk. We had drunk sex. That's actually a thing. Drunk sex. It's a thing. It's probably not now because everybody's scared to do it. But back in the game, that was a thing. People get drunk and fuck. So, bitch, what are you talking about? We both was drunk. That's why we was getting drunk. If I'm with a bitch and I got some drink and we just me and her and we getting drunk together, what the fuck you think we finna do? We it's like we powering up to fuck. That's the whole point. We just ain't horny enough or whatever when we sober. We just ain't ready for the fucking yet. We just chilling. The drink is what make us ready for the fucking. You know what I'm saying? We start drinking and all that. Not just the girl, us too. So it's like, I never understood that. Why do they say if the girl drunk, if y'all both drunk and you smash on her, they saying that you raped her. Huh? She was fucking me too. Y'all need to watch the video. She riding the dick. She throwing it back. She sloppy topping the nigga. I'm talking about head wet. Slob all on my ankles and shit. Shit sliding down out to my ankles and shit. So I said, this bitch that wet with it. We made a porn. I could actually put this shit on internet and make $1 million. Fuck is you talking about? This bitch was super into it. Drunk or not, this bitch was on the dick. This bitch was Bob. I'm talking about doing it. She did this spin move. I didn't even know you can do that. I put the bitch on the dick and spin her. Woo! The bitch. I put the bitch on the end of the dick and spin her. And after I spin her, she said, "Oh, do that again, daddy." What the fuck is y'all talking about? Did y'all even watch the tape? Y'all ain't watched the tape. If you'd have watched the tape, you'd have seen how this bitch was fucking me. Did you see how she was fucking me? I'm the one need to be saying rape, if anything. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to run. She backing back and shit. I'm hitting it from the back. I'm trying to get off. Oh, shit, I'm in the nut. I gotta back up. She backing back on me, pushing it back on me. What? I raped her. This bitch fucked the shit out of me. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I lost the battle. Me and him was fighting. We had a fuck fight and I lost. This bitch whooped my ass. How the fuck am I the man? That's what I'm saying. The man is not always the aggressor. It's my point that I'm trying to make. The man is not always the aggressor. I done smashed several hoes with a bitch. She the one talked me into fucking. That happens. I done been drunk before with a bitch, and the bitch, she seduced me. That happened to me on multiple occasions. Why? So should I have went to the police and said, you know what? I was drunk last night and this bitch pulled my meat out and started eating it. I'm gonna go ahead and file rape on her. What? See how stupid that sounds? It sounds stupid too from the female side. Bitch, if you don't want y'all hoes need to quit fucking with niggas. If you don't want to fuck and suck, don't get drunk with no nigga. If you don't want to fuck and suck, don't be in no nigga hotel room. If you don't want to fuck and suck, just don't be in no type of situation with no nigga like that, like you want to fucking suck. And then come back later and be like, oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I just, cause you woke up the next day feeling regret. Cause you really didn't want to fuck the nigga, but you just got horny. Your little twat got hot. And he was right there. His shit hard. You done touched it, grabbed it. His shit hard, your shit wet. It's just y'all two there. Fuck it. Let's get it. It's that type of situation. And then later, she want to come back and say, and I'm not just picking on this girl, and I'm not saying she not telling the truth, because I don't even know her like that. I'm just speaking on this whole great thing in general. I'm just using her case for an example because that's what's going on in the news right now. So, nah, you hoes be lying. That's all I'm saying. A lot of you, ain't gonna say most. Nah, I think I can say most actually. I think if you were to do a poll, if you could get the honest truth, you probably can't get the honest truth though. But if you could really get the honest truth, I think it's really actually more false accusation cases than it is real actual cases. Now I do think it's some weirdo bitch ass niggas out there that do be graping hoes and doing weird shit though. That is part of the population is some fucking weirdos and shit. I'm not taking no responsibility off no bitch ass nigga. Any bitch ass nigga that feel like he gotta take anything from a hoe, get a hoe super drunk. Cause I don't know that. I ain't never known nobody to do no shit like that. Try to get a hoe drunk just to fuck. Everybody I know that fuck when they was drunk, they was just hanging out, having a good time together, and then they got drunk together and ended up fucking. I don't really know no niggas unless some niggas that I know do that and I don't know they do it. I don't really know nobody that get a hoe drunk trying to fuck her. I'm gonna get this bitch drunk so I can fuck. It probably some niggas like that though. I just ain't never. I don't know no niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't really relate to that type of thought process. Okay, that's like that do sound great. That's grapey. If I'm like, I'm finna get this bitch something, get it incapacitated where she can't do this, she thinking this, that, and then I'm gonna fuck her then. Yeah, that's a little grapey, bro. If you do if that's your stance, now if you just like, I'm finna take this bitch out for drinks, we going to the movies. You know what I'm saying? We at the movie grill, so we're gonna have a few drinks there. You know what I'm saying? We left there. We went to the house. I had a bottle of tequila there at the house. We took a few shots. We got in the mood. You know what I'm saying? She started rubbing on me. I started rubbing on her. We started kissing. It was real seductive. We had a great time. Boom, boom, bang. Bada boom, bada bing. That's different. That ain't rape. That's a good time. Fuck are you talking about? That's a good time. Now you niggas is out here giving hoes drugs and giving hoes like cause your intentions is to get her fucked up so you can fuck. That's fucked up, bro. You need your ass whooped near death. You need your ass whooped damn near death, and you need to get them laws put on your ass. If that's your thing, if you just drugging hoes and getting hoes drunk because you want to fuck on them and shit, that's where it gets a little grapey, bro. Now in this situation with the Jalik chick, I don't know what happened. I don't have the details. I'm just going by what they saying on the internet and all that. And what they saying on the internet is, well, she saying one thing, everybody else saying another thing. The dude who she blaming it on, he ain't saying, he need to speak up for himself. Cause he ain't said nothing. But some people recommend that. Some people recommend that when some shit like that come on your name, just to not say nothing. So he might just be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Might just be ignoring it or whatever. But I don't think you're gonna be able to ignore that, bro. Cause according to her, she done put the laws on your ass and everything. If they ain't already got you, they finna come for you. So you ain't gonna be able to ignore it. Or maybe that's why he ignored it on the internet though, because it's a real case and shit. But I don't know. On they specific case, I don't know what happened. So I can't really say she wrong, he wrong, nobody wrong with her. I just wanted to bring up the case because I want to talk about the whole grape thing in general, as far as people putting false accusations and all that, how fucked up that is. That's fucked up because you can fuck up somebody's whole life like that. Look at P. Diddy. That's what happened to P. Diddy. P. Diddy is definitely a weird motherfucker. He definitely got issues with beating women. He a weirdo with the sex game and all that. But as far as him having to do fed time, what did he actually do to get fed time? He got sentenced by social media. His whole case was tried online. Just people saying this, people saying that, people saying this, people saying that. He got that time because of what the social media was saying. Because the shit that he actually did, now maybe he should have got some time for a whooping. What's her name? Cassie ass. I think that was wrong. He whooped her ass and all that. That's a case maybe worth a little time, but that shit was old. So the shit that he in there serving time for now, I think it's just what, buying prostitutes or something, which is, I guess that's a crime. But they were saying that he'll be the first person to ever even serve fed time for that. That's what they were saying during the court. Like he would actually be the first person to serve fed time for hiring prostitutes. That's a perfect case of what I'm talking about. Somebody lying on a man and fucking up his life. You can fuck up somebody's life lying on them and shit. That's why y'all shouldn't do that. We're not vouching for no real, actual fucking rapists and all that. We ain't vouching for them. Fuck them and they mama them. Cause they mama done raised the fucking weirdo. We're not vouching for no uh chuds or no bitch ass rapists. But we're not vouching for no lying ass bitch either. We're not vouching for that. We're not protecting you or nothing. You trying to fuck niggas over. Niggas got kids and all kind of shit. You trying to take them away from their kids, everything. Oh. But shit. I'm finna get back on this grind and shit. I've been grinding holding a bitch last couple days. Last couple weeks. Before that, I had kind of dead. I'm starting to get back to myself now. I know y'all probably don't give a fuck about me and my personal shit, but I'm just on here venting this shit. I'm starting to get back to myself. I fucking was in a relationship for like 20 years with my wife, my ex-wife. We got 3 kids and everything. And when that shit broke down, oh nigga, I went into this deep depression. I didn't even know I was depressed like that. I didn't even know it. I didn't realize it until I realized, like, damn, I'm just doing a bunch of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't normally do. You know what I'm saying? I just like I turned my back on the world and all that. All just a bunch of shit. But now I'm starting to get back to me. Coming out of it took me a long ass time. That's why I can't even get in no other relationship. Because it took me a long time to bounce back from this last situation. Like this, I don't know. I'm a lover boy ass nigga. So when I be fucking with these hoes, I be in love with the bitch. So if I break up, it take me a long time to fucking like bounce back and shit. If I really gave a fuck about the person. So I'm just now getting back to me though now. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. It's a whole. When you come out of the depression, that's when you know that you was depressed, cause you notice the difference. You like, okay, this is me on the regular right here. I wasn't acting like that before. You know what I'm saying? I was all sad all the goddamn time, fucking sleep all the goddamn time. Fucking time is going by real fast. You not the days mixing in with each other. You don't know what day it is because you gave up on life. I damn near gave up on life. Like fuck it. Cause I wasn't able to see my kids, all kind of shit. Nigga, I just gave up. I was like, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I gotta do that. That's how I deal with life. Whenever I feel like just super depressed or super just sad or super anything, I gotta go into numb. I gotta go numb. I gotta go numb where I don't give a fuck about nothing. Cause if I don't go numb, I ain't no telling what'll happen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go numb in the motherfucker. And that's what I did. I went numb to everything. To friends, family, everybody, anything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just went numb to the shit. And that's how I get through shit. But at the same time, it puts me in this place where I don't, like not giving a fuck about nothing ain't necessarily a good thing. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It'll let you survive because you won't be dealing with nothing that you depressed about or sad about. No, you don't give a fuck about nothing no more. But it's it's the duality. You don't give a fuck about nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue. That you don't give a fuck about nothing no more. So now what I've been doing, like I've been trying to come up out of that, not giving a fuck about nothing. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? My babies, I can honestly say my babies is what done made me give a fuck about life. Is my babies. I have beautiful kids. I had the most beautiful kids ever. And they the ones who gave me hope and shit to want to keep going and shit with this shit. Straight up. Because if I had no kids, I'd be straight crime boss right now. If I ain't had no kids, I would have went full fledged back into the streets. But on worse though. I'm talking about way worse. I would have went Tony Montana around it though. Straight up. If I didn't have my kids, because I wouldn't give a fuck about life. If I didn't have my kids and my baby boy tell me he love me every day. And I tell him I love him every day. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have that, I'd probably be full crime boss right now. Full crime boss. Shut the fuck up, get out of my way, crime boss. I would have turned this bitch up. I would have turned Arlington back up on some crime shit. Straight up, I would have turned this bitch back up. Straight up. I would have turned the north side up, nigga. If it wasn't for my babies. My babies is keeping me grounded and keeping me on some real, cause that's stupid to turn up and be on crime boss and all. That's dumb. Because that's a jail. You're going to end up dead or in jail. Because you don't give a fuck about nothing. That's the thing about being numb, is you don't give a fuck about living or nothing either. You don't give a fuck about nothing. You don't give a fuck about living, dying, nothing. Anything can pop off any minute. You don't give a fuck. How it go. Just that type of energy. Vampire, like a vampire energy almost. Like you just dead. You like the Walking Dead and shit. You alive, but not really though. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm getting back to myself. So I'm getting back on my motherfucking grind. I've been on my grind though. I never stopped. Even when I was depressed, I kept doing that. But I had to survive. But now I'm on the turn up with it though. I'm on the turn up. I'm on the turn up with the grind. I'm back feeling myself a little bit. I'm coming out of depression. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of depression. Back feeling myself. It's up. It's only up from here. That's all I'm saying. It's only up from here. Shout out to the world, man. I gotta go get on this business. I want to start doing them 24-hour streams. Just stream all the goddamn time like DDG them. DDG just stream all day, every day. Like that's how you get rich with this shit. Y'all know that? It's just stream all day, every day. Just everywhere you go, just streaming and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, but here's the thing about it. You can't, if you do that, you can't edit it or nothing. What if you fucking do some criminal shit or say some wild shit that you don't or just anything. Like whatever happens on that hoe happens. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's the beauty of it though. It's like a double-sided coin. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the beauty of it and that's the ugliness of it too. So it's like that's the good side and the bad side. The fact that it's just going on. And in my life, ain't no telling what happened. Ain't no telling what might transpire. I be cussing folks out, talking crazy, because I do deliveries and shit. I do subcontracting for a couple different companies and all that. And I don't be having it. Straight up, I ain't going. I ain't going. Leave me alone. I ain't going. They be hating this shit, be racist, be all kind of shit going on with the delivery shit. These jobs and all that, these subcontracting positions, all different shit like this. This shit, all this shit is just as competitive and just as racist and just as cutthroat as the streets and all that. It might not be to the level of murder, but in some cases it is. But I'm saying like it ain't necessarily to that level of cutthroat. But these jobs and all that be super cutthroat. It be cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Be kind of like on the same shit like the streets. It just more turn the streets just more turn up with it, but it be the same cutthroat type shit. To be honest, if I'm gonna be honest, I actually felt more love when I was in the streets with my gang. I felt more love from the streets than I feel like now that I'm not in the streets like that and I don't really be around my people and all that much and all that. I feel unloved like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? At least I did feel a little love and shit when I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably why a lot of people join gangs and all that. And I wasn't in a gang, but I just hung around a gang. You know, like my family in the streets, they in the gang. So that's why when I talk and I be saying a lot of shit, it sounds like I'm a gang member or something. I'm not. I just hung around. My best friend is a rolling 60 Crip from LA. His family, that's kind of like my family and all that. We kind of like family. That's who I grew up with since I got out the army. I've been around him the whole time. You know, up until like the last couple years or whatever. So a lot of the shit they talk about and how they talk and all that rubbed off them. That's why I always say cracking. How this shit cracking? I got that from them. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me. And not just them. A lot of people that I know is Crips and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the streets, that's all I was hanging around, a bunch of Crips. There's a few Bloods too, a few GDs. I know a bunch of GDs too. Bunch of GDs, Vice Lord. When I was in the Army, my best friend was a Vice Lord. When I was in the military, my best friend was a Vice Lord from Chicago. That was my best friend. He the one, he schooled me on all the whole Chicago shit, Chicago gang life and all that. He told me about all that. He told me about all the little breakdowns and what this meant, what that meant. He schooled me on a whole bunch of that Chicago gang shit. My best friend when I was in the Army. You know what I'm saying? I forgot his name. I'm bad with names. I can't even remember his name, bro. Straight up. I'm like that though. I'm like that with a lot of people that I be knowing and loving them and everything. But if I ain't seen them in a whole bunch of years, sometimes I be misplacing their name and shit. This particular cat, he was a Vice Lord. And he was like really Vice Lorded out though. Like he when he wasn't in his Army uniform, he was on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, all my partners, my cousins, all my friends, they always been gang members. You know? So it's like I think that's probably why people join gangs because it's almost like you feel more loved. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like you get more love from the gang than you do the outside, like like other people or your family, like your real family, like your real family probably don't even fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's kind of weird how this shit works. But I think that's probably why a lot of people, probably not in LA, because in LA I think they join the gang because they street just be a gang already. So when they move to a certain street or they be born on a certain street or whatever, I think they just join because that's just part of their growth on that street. So I think it's a little different in LA. But out here in Texas, I understand why niggas join a gang because families be fucked up, man. Families be fucked up. Families be fucked up and shit. People don't having shit. Don't be having nobody and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they shit. They feel like the streets love them more. And I guess it ain't necessarily true. It might just be a facade, but even that facade, you know what I'm saying? Even the facade of love is kind of almost better than no love. Damn, that's deep right there. That's deep. That's a deep little statement I just made. The facade of love. And that's true too. Think about that. The facade of love is better than no love. Oh, oh, that's deep, dude. That's deep. I'm finna be thinking about that all day. Damn. I hit that hoe with that. I hit that hoe with that. The facade of love is better than no love. That means fake love, nigga, is better than no love. Look how powerful love is, fool. Look how powerful love is. Fake love is better than no love at all. Fake, I'm talking about fake. They don't give a fuck about you. But every time they see you, they give you a hug. Or every time they see you, what up, bro? What you been up to? It's fake though. They really don't give a fuck about you. But just that fake love is damn near better than no love. Damn, that's deep. I think I might have solved the world hunger with that. straight up, I just saw the whole problem with that. If we can figure that out, if we can figure out why that works like that, we might have solved all the whole world's problems. Why is fake love better than no love? Damn. Or is it? Is it? Is fake love better than no love at all? Yeah. Because think about it. Even like when you see a stranger, you don't even know them, right? You don't give a fuck about them, really, for real. But you'll speak to be kind to them. Hey, what's happening? Hello, or whatever, however you say it. You'll speak to them, right? That's kind of showing love a little bit. You don't know them. You don't have to acknowledge them. You don't owe them nothing. So if you speak to them, that's somewhat showing a form of love to another human. But you don't give a fuck about them, so that's kind of fake. It's kind of like a fake. When you speak to somebody, it's like a fake love right there, like a fake. Because you don't give a fuck about their day. You say, oh, I hope you have a good day. But you don't mean that. You don't give a fuck about their day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like a fake, but look how important that little fake love is. Look how important that is just to speak to somebody. Like that'll change the whole climate of the room if you just speak to the person when you walk in. But that's really fake. Cause you walk in and say, how you doing? You really don't give a fuck about how they doing. So it's really fake. You see what I'm saying? It's really like a fake love you showing them. But look how important that fake love is. You see what I'm saying though? Like fake love, I just came up with some shit. That's some real shit. Fake love is more important than no love at all. 1 + 1 = 2. Damn. Fake love. Ain't that a bitch? Fugazi love. Only people that love you for real is your kids and your mama. And half of your mama might not love you. Only people that really love you for real is your kids, though, for real. These women don't really love you like that. Because the minute that you quit fucking with them or whatever, they'll become your enemy and shit. If you love me, you wouldn't become my enemy. Like, we might break up, but we wouldn't be enemies and shit. If you my enemy, that means you really never loved me at all. That means you probably was the enemy the whole time. Because I don't never want to be enemies with nobody that I'm fucking every day. And then we end up enemies. We should never be enemies. We don't exchange fluids every day for 10, 15, 20 years. We should never be enemies. We might not be in a relationship. We might not even be the best as of friends or nothing. But enemies, that's a bit much. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only one female, and I ain't gonna even say that because I don't even want to put her out there like that. But I only had one relationship that I ever been in that I felt like the bro was my enemy. All of them probably felt that way about me. But I'm saying how I felt. You know what I'm saying? I've only been in like one relationship where I felt like the bro was my enemy. It's probably been other relationships where they felt that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's dumb though. Being enemies with people you had kids with and stuff. Being enemies with women you was with or men you was with, where, you know, being enemies with relationships, people that you was in for relationships for years and shit like that. And you enemies with them and shit. Like, what could they have done? I mean, if they did some shit to that degree, then I get it. But whatever they did, you probably had more good times than you had bad. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I gotta go do some shit right fast. I gotta go handle some business and shit. I would do an all day stream, but I need my phone. I gotta get to do that. I gotta get another phone, and I gotta get another phone service because I gotta use my phone to do deliveries. You know what I'm saying? That's what the delivery app is on the phone, and I gotta use the map to, you know what I'm saying? I gotta use the phone. I done tried to stream on here and do the deliveries and do all that. It don't work because the phone eat up the battery too fast. Then it just be back. Your live will cut off sometimes because you got to go look at your map and look at your app sometime and come back to the live. It's just too much. The only way that you can really do that successfully, I think, is to have like another phone or some other streaming setup. You know what I'm saying? So if I had that another phone, I'd just stream all goddamn day. Fuck it. Maybe I should just get another phone and do that. I think that'll probably get my channel cracking. But then you know what I'm saying? If you do that, I feel like you're gonna have to do that all the time. That's what happened on this YouTube stuff. Like whatever you do, people get addicted to watching you do that. So you gotta keep doing that. I ain't gonna wanna just keep streaming all the goddamn time. True. Like I salute DDG and them, the people that do that. And they getting paid well for doing it. But I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Just all day, just filming every day, all day, filming. And you half-ass can't stop because that's your money. You know what I'm saying? I guess you know what you can do this. I'm trying to think how you can expand it. But I guess you can just get new people to come on your stream and you introduce them to the shit and then set them up. Man, I don't know how do you expand a business like that? How do you step away from it? Because I know with YouTube, if you get your shit cracking, you can get the platform cracking. Then you can kind of like introduce new shows and new different shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This shit complicated. I want to get a fucking sponsor I want to get one of these dispensaries to sponsor me. Holler at me if you got a dispensary. Sponsor me on this hoe. This channel does like 1 million views a month. Sponsor me on this hoe. I'll put your link in the description of the viral video on this hoe. And I promote your dispensary or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a sponsor. I don't know how to actually go about it and shit. I'm just shooting my shot. I'm finna get out of here in a second. Yeah, it was good chopping it up with y'all. I'm gonna come back on her in a minute, matter of fact. This is Mighty Media. I'm out.